Welcome back, friends, to our second training video where I'll be showing you how to import your properties and prepare your properties to be distributed. We're going to be moving pretty fast, so feel free to pause this video as you follow along. Okay, so let's get logged in at app.lodgable.com. Once you're logged in, you'll see this dashboard, and we're going to navigate to the top right corner, drop down that profile icon to account settings, and then we're going to go to the app directory. Again, this app directory is where you'll connect to a variety of booking sites. In this case, we'll go down to the RNS tile. Now, if your account was connected previously, the button will read Manage Account. Otherwise, you'll click Connect Account. Now, this is the part where you need to enter a connection ID. You can request that ID from RNS or Lodgable. So if you've got that ID, enter it here and click Connect, which will take us to a list of your property thumbnails. Now, if you don't see your properties right away, wait a minute or two, and if you still don't see it after some time, reach out to Lodgable, not RNS, and we'll push the import to the top of the queue and get those properties to show up. All right, so once you've connected your account, you'll need to map your properties into Lodgable. We'll do this by clicking New Property and Save. And just go down the list and do that for all of your properties. Now, if you bring in a couple that you don't plan to distribute, don't worry, we can leave those inactive and we can also delete them later on. But for now, let's just map everything in. Now, after you've done that, we can go to the right-hand navigation bar under Listings, and we'll see the properties now imported into Lodgable. If you don't see a photo or some titles right away, don't worry, it takes a little time for all the information to come in. Okay, so now that we've imported your properties, we can click on one of these properties and see the information that's been sent over from RNS. This navigation bar on the left is how we'll access property information. While the team at RNS was kind enough to send us all this property information, there are a couple bits of info that they were unable to send, and I'm going to show you how to add that information so that we can get your listings ready for distribution. So in order, from the top to the bottom, let's start with property info. All right, on this page, there are 3 bits of information that we need to gather here. The first one is the property type. The next one is the square footage. And then if you've got any half bathrooms in this unit, those don't come through the API, so we'll need to add those as well. All right, let's go to the next tab, which is address. These are normally correct, so we don't need to worry about this, but have a look to make sure. Next one is description. Now on this page, we can see the description that's sent over to us from RNS. These also come over very nicely. Next one is bedroom details. We do need to attach which beds are in which bedrooms. So under bedroom number 1, if there's a king in there, we can toggle 1. Bedroom number 2, if there's a queen, etc. Attach the appropriate beds in the bedrooms. All right, the next one is amenities. All right, I'm going to show you how to use a bulk amenities feature so you don't have to add amenities for every single property. We do have to enter this stuff, but we've got a way for you to do it very quickly. All right, so in the top right corner, under the profile icon, we're going to drop down Account Settings, and now we're going to go to Manage Amenities. So on this page, we'll be able to select multiple amenities and apply them to multiple properties. After we've done that, we'll hit Submit, the page will refresh, and we can do another round of amenities. A fast way to do this is to add all of the amenities that every unit has first, and then we can add some specialized amenities, like if this one has a hot tub, then you'll select hot tub and whatever else, and then all of the properties it applies to, and hit Submit. The page will keep refreshing, but it is saving those amenities. All right, the next one that we're going to go to is in the top right corner under the profile icon, Account Settings, and now we're going to go to Manage Fees and Taxes. First one is Manage Fees. So we click on that, and same thing, we can manage our fees here by selecting a fee type. If it has a special name, you can give it a name, you put the amount in there, and then you can apply it to multiple properties. Hit Submit, it will save it, the page will refresh, and we can keep adding multiple fee types. All right, the next one is taxes. we're going to go to the top right corner, drop down to settings, and we're going to go to manage taxes. And now we're going to be able to do the same thing. So if you've got a general state tax that's whatever, if 7%, you put that in there, and then you select all if that's the case, and you add it to all of the properties. And then we'll click submit. That will save the tax type. The page will refresh, and you can do that as many times as you need to. All right, the last one is under policies, and this is where we add our check-in, check-out times. The default here is set to 2 o'clock. Most people have it at 4, but whatever it is, you set it to 4 o'clock. If it's check-in till whenever midnight, whatever you want to do, you can set that. And then, of course, there is the check-out time. And once you've set that, you've basically completed all the data entry that needs to be done. Now, of course, we need to do some of these per property, but please remember to use your bulk operations to save time on amenities and taxes and fees. I'll have a little list right here so you can see the items of data entry that need to be completed. That wraps up this video. We'll see you in the next one where we'll be preparing your properties for distribution and really getting on to the good stuff. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you on the next one.